Good morning, all of you. Today we teach about nested list. Nested list. It is possible to have a list. This is called nested of list or nested list. It means a list is a list that appears as an element in another list. In this list, the element with table in HTML is a nested list. Table heading in HTML. Representation of information in proper format increases degree in understanding facilities of its use. Creating a small table. To create table in HTML, table tags are used. That is starting and ending of a table are marked by these tags. These tags may use attributes such as caption of table, table border, table rows and columns. Main content of a table is formed by rows and columns. A row in a table is defined by tr table row tag. The first row of a table is heading row, which is denoted by the table heading tag. Entires of remaining rows are entered using td tag. The table further defines a row with tr tag. A table contains information pairs separated in form of grids. You might have used special notebook for your mathematics calculations having rows and columns. Similarly, information can be presented in form of rows and columns in table. Main content of a table is formed by rows and columns. A row in a table is defined by tag, the table row tag, table tagging, and its attributes. The first tag that is used to define a table is table tag. The table tag carry many attributes. With a row, with the help of td tag pair cells are defined. Table tag and its attributes. First, align. This attribute indicates alignment of the table. BG color. This attribute specify background of the table. Border. This attribute specify table border. Cell padding. This attribute leaves specified gap between each of the cells and their contents. Cell spacing. This attribute manage space between each cell of the table. Frame. This attribute controls the outermost border of the table. Width. This attribute specifies width, width of the table. Next, border attribute. This attribute creates a border around the table as well as each individual cell. The width of the border is given in form of pixels. Use of border attribute is optional. If you use the attribute with value 0, no border will be visible. Consider the HTML code that we have created earlier using border tags. BG color attribute. Let us make the table more attractive and colorful by adding background color. The BG color attribute sets the background color of the table. The value of this attribute is either a color name of or 6 digits hexadecimal code. Cell padding attribute. The cell padding attribute is used to create a space between the edges of a cell it contains. If two table cells are placed next to each other and both contain text, there are many problems. If there is not enough space between the edges of the cells and the text, the words would combine with each other, making them hard to read. Similarly, if there is a border around each cell and the text touches the border, it will be hard to read. By adding some space as padding to the cell makes their contents easier to read. The cell padding attribute pad some spaces inside each wall of the cell of the table. The value can be specified either in pixels or as a percentage value. The cell spacing attribute the cell spacing attribute is used to create a space between the cells of the tables. The amount of the space can be specified either in pixels or as a percentage value. Width attribute The width attribute is used to specify the width of the table. The align attribute specifies the position of the cells in the row. If the align attribute has a value of char, then the contents of each cell of the table within the row will be aligned around the first instance of a specific character. The default character for this attribute is the decimal place. Description left content is left aligned. This is the default case for normal text. Right content is right aligned. Center content is centered horizontally within the cell. This is the default case for heading. Justify the text within the cell is justified to fill the cell.